Now, a few days after that, your Instagram went down.
Right.
I hit up your management. I was like, yo, because you shouted me out. So I'm like, yo, tell Sauce Walka to make a new page so we can shout him out. And we never seen a new Sauce Walka page. But what I can say, I've never seen a rapper so active with no Instagram. Because a lot of times Instagram's going and niggas, you can't see them. You, man, you with Kanye, you doing all type of shit. How are you doing this, man, with no Instagram?
Because I'm already the drip guard. That's what I'm saying. Like, they thinking that they thinking and that they can stop me or stop my voice or stop the love or the audience that I have. My audience is solidified. Like, my fan base not going nowhere. Then you have to understand my fan base is not only a fan base of my own. I got 42 signed artists to TSF. 42 artists. And of my 42 artists that signed to TSF, 15 of them are streaming well. I'm not gonna say every single artist is streaming to the same magnitude as signed artists, but I got at least 15 artists that's in the same streaming realm or exceeding the streaming of larger artists or artists that are signed to major record labels. So at the end of the day, it's like, I got their pages, I got their platforms. And not only do I have that, now that my fans not getting to see me on social media, they miss me and they looking for me even more. People don't realize what they lost until it's gone. So now, you know, on YouTube, my YouTube subscribers and views is going way up, and people watching even though, like, that was another testament that a lot of people thought that I wasn't gonna be able to prove or conquer the show. Like, after me helping World Star rekindle their fire and work with World Star and them helping me and TSF, you know, bring more artists to the forefront. That's why I was working with World Star for as long as I was working with them, because that's family over there. And the same way I feel about them is how, like, I feel about you. Like, I feel like we all went through highs and lows together. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, boom. When I made the decision to just drop videos on my channel because people thought we couldn't do it, it wasn't necessarily because I felt like I had to stop using World Star. They was obsolete and none of that shit. It got to a point where people started to feel like, oh yeah, but y'all ain't getting y'all not getting 1 million views on y'all own YouTube channel, y'all own YouTube subscription. And I never really used my own YouTube throughout my whole career. I only used that shit for like vlogs and shit. I didn't really, again, I'm independent coming from the streets. I'm just looking at shit differently. Like, I'm just trying to use different independent advantages to create the momentum for my record label to suffice or substitute signing a deal. And that's what I did. So with that being said, it was like, oh, okay, boom. These niggas think a nigga ain't still one of the hottest rappers or the hottest movement independent record label in the rap game, still one of the hottest rappers in Texas every year. You couldn't drop, it's so funny, like, you couldn't drop a list a year and not have me in the top 5. It don't make sense. No matter if I ain't dropped the album in a year, I went on a 1.5 years, almost 2 years streak that I didn't even drop an album. And I was still the most, I probably was hotter and more of a relevant artist during the years that I didn't drop music than I was when I dropped music. So at the end of the day, it's like, oh, okay, let me convert, before my Instagram page went down, let me convert all this attention to our YouTube page and give our fans somewhere where they can socialize with each other and chill with each other and just have a place where they can go watch our shit and just be true TSF fans and just enjoy TSF all day. So I started pumping Sauce That TV again. Like, when I first came out, I probably had like 60,000 subscribers on there. Now I got 102,000 subscribers in 60 days. That's a lot. On YouTube, to gain 40,000 subscribers in a month since I come from New York. Basically I'll probably say like a month before New York, maybe a month before New York. Yeah, so like a 4 to 5 month span, 4 to 5 months, we went from 60 to 100, and now we 102. I got my YouTube plaque on the way. I never tried, so that means if I would have been putting all these years into YouTube, I'd have millions of followers, million subscribers on YouTube the same way I have my Instagram. I just fell in so much love with Instagram and made so much money from Instagram. And like I said, I'm not a person that treat my Instagram like my girlfriend. So I don't mind sharing my Instagram. I don't mind helping other companies or other platforms or other artists get the same look or the same exposure as me and my record label was getting, me and my company. I feel like I strengthen relationships amongst myself and other people doing that. So that's why I
Why
want.
haven't you started a new one yet?
Cause I feel like that's giving up. I feel like for number one, I feel like everybody get their Instagrams back, so I should get my Instagram back. Cause I obviously didn't do the like the top tier violations that get you off of Instagram, like hate crimes and sexual content and all that. I always kept a cap on that. I never really allowed myself to get too out of hand or just posting just outlandish, frivolous, freaky shit on the internet just because I make millions of dollars from the OnlyFans platform. I never overdid it, you know what I mean? So, and I got away from that in the last 4-5 months recently anyway, because I've been focusing more on TSF, the label, and the company, and recording music and dropping my artists and shit like that. So if I had any violations from that which I don't even believe I do, them like some super duper old violations. So the shit I got really removed off Instagram for some bullshit. It only happened when Meta, the new company that Facebook is owned by now and all that, when they changed all of those rules and they made Instagram go from R to PG-13, that's when my page was easily to be compromised and deleted, because now regular comments that wasn't a violation is a violation now. I got one of the violations that I got threatened for my page to be removed for was me reposting a fan listening to my song in their car, and the caption that they put on the top of the story video was "This hoe hard," like saying "This hoe hard, this song is hard, this hoe hard." Delete. Your page is at risk. Your page is at risk of being deleted. Blah 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 blah. Can I have that water, please? So that shit was just. It was just some scary to me. It was just weird and mind-boggling. Like it's like y'all finally got me, because there's so many people that are my haters that can't stand my presence on social media. They can't stand the fact that I make it hard. I make it hard. Like when the promise happened with the deal is real. Me just showing the world this is how you can put your team on and help your brothers and help people in your record label generate money. But you got to take a little sacrifice yourself and be selfless for you making less money or not making no money at all for your artists to make money. And from the time of me doing the deal is real, look how many sign or platinum selling artists start doing the deal is real sequence after they seen me and TSF do it.